Mothers. Mothers are the people dearest to us. We all have a special relationship with our mother. We are naturally bonded to our mother. We spend 9 months growing inside her, and she is the person who looks after us when we are babies. Our mother does everything for us. She feeds us, cleans us, wipes away our tears, treats our cuts and bruises, supports us, and loves us. And all of this never stops. Mothers still do motherly things even when we are old, and she is really old. It is very sad to hear that someone's mother has died. I remember this happening to some children in my class at school. I can't imagine how children grow up without a mother. I hope my mother lives forever. She deserves to. Fast food. Do you like fast food? Lots of people complain about it, but I think a lot of it's quite tasty, as long as you go to one of the international chains like McDonald's or Kentucky. I think in today's world it's difficult to avoid eating in fast food restaurants. They are so convenient and seem to be everywhere. Of course, they're not the same as real restaurants. I wonder if they are restaurants. There aren't any waiters. Anyway, the most important thing to remember about fast food is that it isn't so healthy. People who eat it every day develop health problems. I don't understand why schools serve fast food during lunchtime. Schools should encourage students to eat healthily. If you have time, look at a website on slow food. Coffee. Scientists and doctors can't make their minds up about coffee. One study says it's really bad for us, and the next report says it's good for us. I've even read that 10 cups a day is good for our brain. I like a cup of coffee at certain times of the day. I must have a coffee first thing in the morning. I can't survive without my morning coffee. I have another cup or two when I get to work, and that's it. I never drink coffee after lunchtime. If I do, I can't sleep at night. The only time I drink coffee in the evening is if I go to a nice restaurant. Coffee seems a lot more complicated these days. When I was younger, it was just coffee. Now it's latte, frappuccino, and all kinds of other strange words. Football. Football, that's soccer to Americans, is the biggest and best sport in the world. There are millions of reasons why it is the world's sport. For a start, it is played all over the world. The Football World Cup is the biggest event on Earth. It's bigger than the Olympics. More people watch the final on TV than any other event. Football also brings nations together. The greatest of enemies put aside their differences for 90 minutes to play a football match. Then there are the teams like Real Madrid, Manchester United and Liverpool. These names are more well known across the world than the top basketball or baseball teams. A famous coach once said, "Football isn't a matter of life and death. It's more important." Birthdays. Birthdays are brilliant. I'm 62 years old and I still love them. I don't think I've ever had a bad birthday. In fact, I think birthdays get better and better the older you become. Sure, kids love birthdays because they get presents and get to eat cake. But when you get older, birthdays make you feel special. It's your special day. Even if no one wishes you a happy birthday, it's still your special day. A lot of my friends think I'm mad. They hate their birthdays because it means they are another year older. I hope I get to celebrate my 100th birthday. I'm not sure if I can blow out 100 candles, though. When I look back at all my birthdays, it's difficult to choose the best. I'll just say my last birthday is always the best one. Bad habits. What are your bad habits? I think everyone has bad habits. Not everyone agrees on what bad habits are. Some smokers don't think smoking is a bad habit. Young people don't think listening to loud music on the train is a bad habit. In Japan, slurping your noodles is a sign that you enjoy your food, but making a noise while eating in England is not good. Have you ever tried to break your bad habits? I have quit smoking and have stopped leaving things laying around the house. I wish other people would stop their bad habits. I get annoyed when people are late for meetings or talk loudly on their phones in public. I also think many motorists need to think about their driving habits. Perhaps I should point out their bad habits. Freedom. Freedom is a funny thing. It seems to mean different things in different countries. People in my country say they have freedom, but I don't think so. We have to go to school. We have to pay tax. We have to work. We have to do lots of things. That's not freedom. I'd say we have more freedom than people in other countries. There are many countries in the world where people are like slaves. They can't leave the country, can't get a passport, and have to work 16 hours a day. I wonder what a society would be like if everyone was totally free to do anything they wanted. It would probably be a total mess. No one would work. I suppose freedom means having some rules to follow. Being single. Being single has its advantages and disadvantages. I think it's better to stay single when you're young. You need to live and have fun. You also need the freedom to do what you want, when you want. Being single in your 20s gives you lots of time to go travelling, see the world, and experience different things. Most people like being single in their 20s and then want to settle down in their 30s. I think being single later in life can be sad. All of your friends are married or attached, and people tend to go out and party less. I think being single when you're old would be very lonely. The longer you stay single, the harder it becomes to settle down. In some countries, people think you're strange if you're single later on in life.